Good morning everybody, Shift Your Mindset here, and today's video will be doing your best is never enough. Don't go to the convention. This is the summary of this convention. Do you want to buy a house? Don't do it. Do you want to follow education? Don't do it. Do you want to be healthy? Not necessarily needed. Do you want whatever? Don't do it. Shut up and listen. And this year, I already mentioned some videos, they go to the extremes to keep the people in place. And what they are doing is they tear down your whole self-confidence. That little bit of confidence that you had left, that little bit of dignity that you had, that little bit of joy in your life, they squeeze that fun out of it. How? Just a few examples. They have a video about a brother who wants to share some facts about the organization, and he is labeled as an apostate. Facts, apostate, extreme. It's about extremism. The Jehovah's Witnesses this year. They go above and beyond to take extreme examples to suck out of you that last bit of dignity, that last bit of joy you had, that last bit of personal time that you spent on something you like. There's a video about a woman who goes to the gym. What is wrong with working on your body? For example, Mark Sanderson could hit the gym a few times a week, in my opinion, because they get bloated more and more every time you see them on JW broadcast. A gym wouldn't hurt him. What's wrong with exercising? What's wrong with being stronger? If you are healthy, if you work out a little bit, it can stop you from thinking. You do something you like. You work on your body. Your body is your temple, some people say. Fit, being healthy is nothing wrong with. If you go to the extremes maybe, then it's not healthy anymore. But Jehovah's Witnesses are capable of you going to the gym is an extreme thing to do, and that's not right. No, we have to keep those sheep in place. Shut up, obey, follow. So I think there are a lot of women, especially, sitting in that convention and feeling guilty. Guilty that they go to the gym or work out. This woman, this sister, goes to the gym and share a video of an exercise, a gym exercise, with someone in the congregation. And another sister is dismissing that arrogantly. And you would think there is a lesson in it, that how that sister reacts to that thing, to that video, is wrong. That we have to be empathic, that we have to help each other, that we have to be happy for each other. But no, in the end, that sister who arrogantly answered and responded to that video was the good sister. That was the sister who deserves to be in paradise and have a beautiful life with petting lions and wild bears and stuff like that. So they go to the extremes that what you do is not good enough. You can't have a cup of coffee somewhere because then you are exposed to people of Satan. You can't have a nice car because then you are materialistic. You can't have something you like, you can't have something you want because it's only for a few years and it's not coming with you into paradise. So don't follow education. Don't go to the gym. Don't share your story about cancer with other people. Instead of encouraging people in that same situation, Watchtower goes to the extreme that sister with cancer is a good sister because she said, no, I'm keeping it private. I'm not gonna share my story to inspire other people. I'm not gonna give other people hope because of my journey. That would be encouraging. That would be nice. If someone shares their story for other people to get inspired. But other people are not allowed to be inspired by the normal JWs. Only the governing body is allowed to inspire people. And they go above and beyond this year to make it clear that you can't have expectations. You can't enjoy your life outside of the ministry, building projects of the governing body, etc., etc. There is nothing for you out there. Maybe you're allowed to spend some time in nature with your family, but don't go to the gym. If you are sick, don't share it with other people. Be miserable by yourself, because that sister, if she shares her story and someone is inspired or someone is commenting under her video or her story, whatever, that can give her hope, that can give her a good feeling, that can give her some satisfaction, that can give her some point of light in the darkness that she's going through. But it's also, I think, the hidden agenda about diseases and to not share those diseases with other people online is about the stance, what the governing body took, the stance they made during COVID, during the pandemic. I think they are afraid for what's happening worldwide now with people who, just like the governing body did, made the decision to follow the rules of the government to get that shot. I think there's now worldwide a lot of things coming out about that pandemic. And I think that the governing body shot themselves in the foot with the stance they took during that time. You were obligated to be vaccinated to go to certain meetings. Otherwise, you had to stay home. The elder school, the pioneer school, you had to be vaccinated. And now a lot of people get sick. A lot of people get strange diseases. So I think the governing body is already acting on that. And they made it about cancer, but it also can be another thing that produced that cancer in the sister's example. I don't know, it's a little bit of speculation, but that's what I think. because it's more than only talking about cancer. They don't want other people to get scared about the decision they took for 9 million people. So this year it's all about doing your best is not good enough. And they go above and beyond to highlight and to condition you with it. How many times you did something? I did some drawing for the territory of our congregation, for the ministry. Then, oh, thank you. But next time, this. Always, when they compliment you for something, they have always something that you can improve. If you are, I was doing, I don't know, just to be regular, 4 hours a month ministry. And then they say, oh, thank you so much. You improved it to 6. Okay, next time we try 8, okay? So it's never enough. They are never happy for you if you make progress. There is always something behind it. There's always a catch. So I experienced it my whole life. If you do something, then they think, okay, next time he can do this, 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 and this. They don't know, they don't care that you already are on 100%. If you have an illness, oh yeah, we made 15 minutes available for the brothers and sisters in ministry that they can write it down years back. Yeah, what's 15 minutes? Everybody can do 50 minutes. So it's not about knowing people because they don't care about you. It's about that it's always have to be more. Especially the secretary. He was always busy with improving hours and stuff like that because the circuit overseer was coming and they want to present as if the congregation was 100%, everybody was happy, there were no problems, stuff like that. Because they don't want to get pointed out on certain things. So for the outside world, they want to make it picture perfect. So they're putting a lot of pressure on those people. And I think this year people will crack under the pressure after these conventions in this summer. Why? Because they realize that there is something wrong with this organization. That what they are doing, that there is nothing wrong with it. That how much they are trying, it's never enough. And even the ones who are mentally and physically in will crack on a certain day in the next coming years. Because the pressure for work, etc., 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 is rising. Everything has more pressure on us to provide for your family, to be on time, to make it a little bit on time at home. Then you have to go to the meetings and then you are on that meeting and then someone says, oh, you are late. Yeah, but they don't care and they don't ask you about why you are late. And instead of saying, hey, nice that you are here, they say, oh, next time, come earlier. And it builds up and it builds up and it builds up. And it's like boiling a frog for me. The frogs stay in it while you heat the water. But eventually they die because they are too late to jump out. And that's also a little thing that Jehovah's Witnesses experiencing. They keep on sitting in that water for too long. They have too much invested, they have too much time in it, money in it, conditioning in it, that at a certain age they don't want to change beliefs anymore. That they are the sunk cost fallacy. They invested too much to withdraw. But this new generation, the younger generation, is a different generation. They don't have that patience. So I have a lot of trust in that younger generation, that they realize, hey, I was invested in this and I went for it 100%. But it's never enough. It's never enough. And that's all about this in this convention, that it's never enough and doing your best is not enough. And they go to the extremes. And I think a lot of younger people who are more interested in going to the gym, working out, being healthy, stuff like that. It's all in the society also around us. And that's not bad. But now they make it bad that even the most loyal people are getting, that they are thinking, this feels wrong. Why can't I enjoy an hour a week in the gym? What's wrong with that? And if you have a few of those moments, they are gonna start the critical thinking and think, no, I draw the line now. This is too much. So people, doing your best is enough. You can only do your best. With a good intention, it's always enough. So be assured, do your best. Don't fall for that trap that doing your best is not enough. Start your critical thinking, be awake, and choose your own destiny. Thank you guys for watching. We see each other on the next episode.